Hi, I'm Tom. This is Mina, and this is Kitty Help Desk. So today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the basic concepts that I think are necessary to be effective at any kind of training or behavior modification for your cat. There's a couple of things that really come to mind when I think about this. One is patience, giving your cat the agency and the space that they need in order to make their own changes in their own time. You know, sometimes these changes can take an extremely long time, especially when behaviors have become ingrained in cats. The longer that they have been experiencing these behaviors, then the longer generally it's going to take to change them. So that's really first and foremost. You want to give the cats the time that they need. And, you know, in some cases that can mean months. I had a client that had two siblings that no longer recognized one another because of vet visits, and it took almost 6 months for them to bring those cats back together. But through their dedication and their persistence, they did it. And now the two cats are cohabitating just fine, and they're brothers again, you know. But it took going super slowly and being really sensitive to the signs of stress that each cat was displaying along the way to know when to pull back and to accept that the cat's decisions that when they were showing you, you know, that this is too much, you're pushing me too far, and to react to that in a positive way. So that's the first thing. But the other thing is to really remain in the here and now. This is something that a lot of us, myself included, really struggle with. We really like to project into the future. We really like to set a date on the calendar and say, we're going to have X done by this date, you know, and really have things planned out in meticulous detail in some cases. Some people are more like that than others, but humans in general really like being goal-oriented. We really like knowing this is what we plan to do and this is the time frame we'd like to do it in. But with cats and behavior, you really, you know, you're doing yourself and your cats a disservice if you remain super focused on your goal and don't focus on your cats right here and now, sitting here right in front of you, and the way that they are responding to you in the here and now. I often tell people, if you can figure out a way to do these exercises and enjoy them, then the whole process is fun for you and for the cats. It's not a painful process where you're just like begrudging having to do this every day. We have to do these exercises. And you know, in most cases, these behavior modification exercises really only take 5 or 10 minutes a day. We're not talking about taking up a major chunk of your day every day, but for some people that can seem like an inconvenience. I understand that. But again, if you can enjoy the time spent with your pets, then you take away that inconvenience factor. And if you can just focus on today and what your cats are showing you today and how you're enjoying their presence and how Mina's sitting right here staring at my hands. Every time I move my hands, she's watching. I think she thinks a treat is going to appear. But if you can, you know, enjoy them throughout the process, then the process is not just about the goal. It's about being together and learning together. Because let's face it, in most cases, behavior modification involves more learning and training of the humans than it does training of the cats. It's just how it goes, right? So just something to think about. Your cats exist only in the here and now. They may anticipate things because cats are great at telling time. They may anticipate things if they happen on a regular basis. And you can use that to your advantage in training by having the training sessions at the same time each day. But for the most part, cats are really only existing in the present. They don't remember the past in their forebrain the way that we do. They don't dwell on things. They just know they respond based on feelings that the past may have helped them to learn, but they are still here and now. And the more you can be in the present when you're training them, the easier it's going to be to train them, and the more fun you're going to have. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.